Hey everyone, Memory here. I'm going to be completely honest with you all. In situations and cases like this, I usually don't have much to say, or I just don't know what to say. Like, what do you even say in cases like this? And I'm assuming most of you guys have heard the news by now, and just in case you haven't, I will have a link down below in the description to the article because I really don't want to even say or go into the details because I'll start breaking down in this video. I really will. So if you haven't heard the news yet, go down in the description and just read for yourself. It's sick. It sucks to say the least, man. What is going on right now? And what I want to at least do is share the links of the GoFundMe from Sentai and the links to KyoAni's shop. The link to KyoAni's shop is probably the best way to directly support them. Now, I know a lot of people have already supported the GoFundMe for Sentai, and it reached the 500,000 goal like in a short amount of time, and the goal just keeps expanding and getting bigger and bigger and bigger. But I could totally understand why some people may not want to support the GoFundMe or donate yet to it, at least because it's really unknown right now where it is exactly going to. Obviously, I would believe and hope that the money that Sentai is raising through this GoFundMe goes straight to KyoAni. But even with that, there's a lot of legal stuff that goes on with a donation, especially this much money being raised to KyoAni that they're going to have to deal with, whether it's through forms, taxes, and whatever else legally comes with that. So the best way I'm telling you guys to support KyoAni right now in this situation is through their shop, which will be linked down below, and you can buy like digital prints. I think there's a lot of stuff on there that you can go ahead and buy that directly supports them, and they don't have to deal with any like forms or taxes or anything like that. The GoFundMe is a good way, I feel like, also to support, but even if you cannot financially support right now or don't want to yet, or even if you just can't in general, just sharing these links and sharing KyoAni and a lot of their beautiful series that they have made and put out to us over the years. Just celebrate KyoAni. Do not talk about the motherfucker that did this. Do not even give him the time of day. Do not give him the shine, the light. Don't talk about him because he's a sick motherfucker, and that's all that has to be really said about him. And he's going to get what he deserves. That's all I want to say on that. Don't talk about the man though any more than that. I'm praying, I'm sending my thoughts, my condolences to the victims, to the families of everyone affected, and it just sucks, man. It really does. But I do want to at least put these links out there to you guys where you can help, where you can support, just in case there's that one person that didn't know, right? And I feel like we should all do our part and do the same in that, in sharing these links and just sharing the beautiful works that KyoAni has crafted. Some of my favorites, Silent Voice, my favorite. I've been saying my favorite anime movie of all time. Absolutely love it. Violet Evergarden, one of my favorite anime TV series of all time, definitely from last year. And I know a lot of you guys have your shows you like from KyoAni, and just share those the beauty of those series. Everyone's gonna grieve their own ways, right? And I want you guys to respect that as well. Some people are gonna cry. Some people are gonna smile and celebrate. Everyone grieves differently. We're all human, and I want you guys to respect it and know that. So share these links. Really, especially share the KyoAni shop link because that goes directly to them. But also share just all this other stuff as well, and just the series that KyoAni have produced and put out. So that's about all I have, guys. See you in the next video.
Hey everyone. I wasn't sure if I wanted to do a video on this, as I tend to struggle with my words and can't convey what I'm thinking very well all the time. But after giving it a lot of thought, I feel I can handle this without doing a whole lot of rambling. So yeah, please bear with me. This is obviously about what happened to KyoAni and the tragic and senseless loss of innocent lives. When I first saw the news a couple nights ago, I was like really shook. I couldn't believe something like this could like ever happen. I was at a loss for words. It just didn't feel real to me, you know? It was crazy. Like, even now, I find it really hard to believe that this happened, but, I mean, it obviously had. Like, even last night, I freaking live reacted to a comedy series just to keep my mind occupied and not dwell on what happened to Kyoto Animation. Um, so I don't want to go into the arson too much, as this video isn't really about him. Like, I don't know all the facts, and I don't want to push, like, unsubstantiated information out there, but I might end up just doing just that. But, apparently he suffers from mental health issues. And I'm sure a lot of you know that there's, like, a really bad stigma attached to mental health in Japan. But this is really for everyone and not just Japan. So it's okay to not be okay. You're not weak, and you're not a bad person for wanting to get help. So if you're struggling, please get yourself help. If you know someone who does need help, help them get help. Like, we need to get rid of the stigma attached to mental health everywhere. So, yeah. As for KyoAni, they've, like, always been one of my favorite studios. Their animation is always amazing. It's fluid, it's beautiful, it's on point. It's just beautiful to look at. Like, Violet Evergarden was one of the most beautiful, like, emotional series I've ever seen. It was just so well done. I was blown away by their work. And, like, as a company, like, they do things the right way. They do quality over quantity. They treat their employees right. I just think they're one of the best studios out there. And for this to happen to them is just, it's terrible. It's heartbreaking. It's something that never should have happened. And my thoughts and prayers are with everyone affected at KyoAni and their families. I'm going to leave a link to the donation page in the video description. Please donate if you can. Don't feel bad if you can't. That's okay. And please share the link everywhere you can, because this every little bit helps getting the word out there. I'm sure most of you already have donated because this is coming fairly late, but yeah. Please give your thoughts and prayers to KyoAni during this difficult time. Thank you.
Alive, but I pray for safety. There has been reports that he might be dead, and this is the same dude who's worked on who's the director for what was it I need to check this out real fast. Like, he is like worked, from what I've heard, he's worked on Kobayashi-san Maid Dragon. He's worked on episode 9 of Violet Evergarden. He's worked for Beyond the Boundary, and I think other stuff. Maybe I think it was what was it? I think he worked for K-On as well, which I'm actually rewatching it as of right now. I'm This is why I'm really zoned out right now. Like, I can do, like, yeah, on the surface, that, like, back at home, like, I'm still going about with my usual stuff, but I'm just mentally out of it for reactions, like, because I can't really just go around flaunting this around the rest of my family, because, you know, they're not really involved anime wise. So the only thing I can really confirm, guys, is that I'll only be there to do the Simple Gear live stream, and that's it. That is it right now. Like, for sure today, as of today, of this uploading, I'm not going to be doing the react. I'm not going to be doing the any reactions. Next day is very, very doubtful, and so is Saturday. Sans except for the Simple Gear one, because the Simple Gear one I still really want to keep I still have really high priorities on, so it's still stuck up there. But for I don't even know, like, even after Sunday ends, I don't know if I'm gonna be ready by the next week. I'm that zoned out right now. I do really apologize. I apologize to those who want to use who don't look forward to the video, the few of you who actually look forward to making videos, as small as this channel is, and to those who may use my reactions for mashups. And I do apologize for that. I'm just anti-saying. Fucking 40-year-old, a 40-year-old grown-ass man. A grown-ass man with a fucking trivial I don't know what was he was he fucked up mentally? Did he have some sort of stupid selfish grudge and to make him think it's okay to involve innocent people in his shit? Why do people like this exist? No wonder, like, if there is God, no wonder why he left us to, he abandoned us. Well, that's too bold overstatement. Like, he just let us do. He just decided not to get involved with us directly. Like, if individual, no, not even human. You can't even qualify him as trash. That's how low he is. Like, you can't even call him a parasite. He's a fucking he's a fucking virus, and that's a reach in itself. God damn it. This is such an infection that with these sort of people. I swear to God. I'm sorry. I was thinking against trying to upload this sort of video, but I have to let you guys know that I'm alive and I'm still here because I'm still relevant, and at some point I'll try to get reactions back up. But as of right now, I'm that distraught. Like I'm not supposed to. Like, I know some other reactors are still continuing on with their usual stuff, but for me, KyoAni is one of the best studios to me personally, because of how they do reactions, and for talent to be lost and this tragedy set upon by some fucking idiot, a grown ass 40-year-old man turned idiot. Idiot doesn't even describe what he did. It lost. How do you bounce back from this? This is a tragic day for anime. Like, the fact it makes me really thankful for everything Kyoto Annie has produced. Even with the shortcoming, the shows that had their shortcomings, you can still appreciate the sort of art they have in there. It just, like, I could go on about why their style of animation makes their respective shows that much more alive. I don't know about Full Metal Panic though. Full Metal Panic doesn't feel very KyoAni, but it's still part of it. And frankly, I'm just trying to. Right now, I am just watching on my own time some bunch of KyoAni shows that I might not have touched upon. Some rewatches maybe. Just to try to get a better peace of mind, try to alleviate the pain. Like, maybe people will think, why are you watching KyoAni shows when it might remind you of more? Well, I want to remember the good stuff that it has, and not the bad stuff like this accident. Why do sick fucks like that 40-year-old geek? Okay, I can't call him a geezer, but seriously, I don't know what the fuck he's been through. What this individual, I can't even call him individual. Like, what he's been through, whatever it's been through. But you don't do this. Why? This dude took the low road, and he did not. If it's mental, that's no excuse to really try to defend him for what we're not trying. I'm not. He can't even receive a benefit of the doubt. He involved innocent people because of his decision. And this is not fucking anime where we contemplate on them that way. That's too what anime shows with that sort of situations. That's too. It can be realistic, but too ideal. It's because plot and all that. But I digress, man. Why, man? Why can't we have nice things? We're already people already have their complaints about anime. Some people saying, "Oh, anime is a mistake." I want to punch you people in the face who can't appreciate anime right now. I swear to God, man. You I'm gonna just bounce out, guys. But I'm just letting you know I'm still this Ryseishun. I'm still alive. I'll be hanging on. Although I'm still just out of it mentally. I'll let you know when and I'll let a community. I'll even try when I get the time. When everything's off my mind, I'll let you know some updates. Regarding the season schedule, what I've dropped, what I might add, and everything of the sort. So take care, guys, and pass us on. Hashtag pray for KyoAni, pray for Kyoto Animation. So peace.
So I just look up to the Kyoto Animation tragedy. It's incredibly tragic. I'll say immediately here in the video, I'm doing the video right because I wanted to donate, I wanted to help them, support them, so on, show you that all their anime done so many. It's tragic regardless, but yes, committed arson, right? I think I'm doing this now. It's really tragic. It's already more than 20 people dead, I think. You're right, and I want to say one thing too. Even it's always horrible, of course, it happens, but they have to. I think in Japan, this happens very rarely, right? And in Japan, this is actually the worst thing that I would say. I know in more history of Japan, so I've been there and so on, and lived there and so on. It's since I think 2001 or something. It's one of the worst tragedies in Japanese modern history. It truly is. It truly is. They have done so many animes, right? There's so many good animes that we all love and share. My favorite is probably Like a Star, or Nishio, and both those are animes that I often go to. And I go to clips and I rewatch the favorite scenes, right? Both animes, they're hilarious. I can see them over and over again. Of course, they made Con 2, one of the most popular, one of the most cherished animes ever. And of course also Haruna of Melancholy. It's that. They did Silent Voice, one of my favorite movies, if not my favorite anime movie. So that's really tragic. And I guess latest they did they're big for, of course, is the Violet Evergarden, of course. I think we all know. What Kyoto anime does. I think any anime fan has seen their shows, has been emotional affected. If you have seen my reactions to Evergarden, right? That made me cry several times. So it's an amazing anime. One of the best tragic anime last year. So this obviously feels very emotional. But anyway, I mainly want to just link those pages, right? Hope you guys go support them. Either by buying their stuff or donating and so on. Of course, you can probably support them as well by buying, the Blu-rays. Buy for example, Evergarden, buy the Blu-ray DVD if that's the one, right? Definitely support them too, right? Or the old ones and so on, or the old shows, stuff like that. So yeah, that's it.